Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner.
I'm Elsie Johnson.
And we are two sisters, Southern Cooking.
Cut up my orange here. I am taking off the ends of each end, and then I'm going to cut into it just to the edge of the rind. And I'm trying to line up with the segment of the orange slice that's in there. Peel back that piece, and then I'm going to start peeling them apart. And that did fairly well. So I'm going to pull out each segment. I just mixed up the chocolate while Elsie was doing her demonstration on the oranges. So I take 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I take 1 cup of milk chocolate chips, and just put a touch or a dash of like whatever oil you have. That helps to keep it from seizing up, and it keeps it smooth. It just smooths out the chocolate. It doesn't give it any taste. It just smooths it out. So we do that. That's how we make our chocolates. And I made it a little thick this time because I wanted it to be able to adhere to the orange slices. So Elsie's just finishing up here with the oranges, and we're going to dip them. And then this was a request of Morris's. He asked us to make chocolate dipped oranges, and I thought he meant the little orange candies. And I'm like, oh my God, that's got to be disgusting. And he goes, no, fresh oranges. And I'm like, okay, we'll do that. So, hey Mom, come on in.
Hey, boo-boo.
Mom's here. All right, we have our fresh fruit here. We have our chocolate ready. So now we're gonna start dipping our fruit and let it set up. And I rinsed everything already, so we'll go ahead. I made my chocolate a little thicker. We did 2 cups of milk chocolate and 2 cups of semi-sweet, which is usually what we try to do because that's the flavor combo we like. So I'm gonna just, over here, I'm just gonna drop in the blueberries. Sorry, I was concentrating. And these are the strawberries. We did make our chocolate a little thicker because we wanted it to be able to stick and set. just finishing up here on taking her oranges apart. This is the best way to take oranges apart without making a hot mess of the situation. So what she's doing is she cuts off the tips of it on either side, and then finds an area where there's a break in between the orange slices, and she cuts not into the meat of the orange itself, but to the outer layer, and she does 2 linear lines and then pulls that off, and then she's able to fan it open and open it up. It does take a little bit of finessing with this, but slower is better. Faster is not good. Now, if you're a pro at this and you can do it, that's one thing.
And I know there are people that can do it fast.
But honest to God, don't do this and make a hot mess, because you're just destroying the orange if you're doing that. So it's better to do it this way, where you're slow and precise. So you can just fan it open, and then you can just peel off your orange slices, and it won't be all yucky and broken up.
Right.
But this is a great way of treating your sweetheart with some Valentine love, is to give them fresh fruit that's dipped in chocolate. And like I said, there's no science in this with the chocolate. 1 cup of milk chocolate and 1 cup of semi-sweet, and you put a dash of oil in it, heat it up in the microwave, whisk it together, and you have something like that, and it's just so good. Just be careful, because it is a little hot. And see how smooth that is? And that's just what you want right there. Smooth and beautiful. All right. That's beautiful. We had a whole paper full of orange slices with chocolate on it, and I was trying to transfer it. Oh my God, was that a mess. It took me 10 minutes to clean it up. Seriously. And Ben's laughing. It's not funny. It took me 10 minutes. I had it on the floor, and the chocolate hardens, because it, you know, that's what it's supposed to do. It hardened right away, and next thing you know, it's like I'm scraping chunks of chocolate off the floor before the dogs and the cats try to get it, because you know it can make them sick. So we don't want to make the animals sick. But yeah, it was a mess. Elsie just kept right on trucking, just like she didn't even see it. It was a hot mess.
Well, I had warm chocolate that was going to get to.
Right, and it will start setting, and then you, yeah, if you don't
And
do it right.
I had other oranges to finish.
Yeah. But look how pretty they are, though. Once the strawberries, which looks like they're almost set, and the blueberries, chocolate-covered blueberries, once they're set, they'll be great to put in like a little box for your sweetheart. And we're going to be making taffy next. That I'm pretty excited about. The hardest part of this whole thing with making the taffy, we're going to do it on the stovetop in the kitchen. We're going to come in and do an introduction, and then do it on the stovetop with the GoPro. And the hardest part of it is the kneading of it. That's going to take a little time, because that takes about 15-20 minutes of just kneading and just moving it back and forth. But we are going to do different flavors with it. We're going to make strawberry, we're going to make orange, we're going to make peppermint, and we're going to make lemon, and I don't know what other flavors I got. I got a bunch of flavors, and I wanted to try them out. Plus we can put food coloring in them too. But it's got to be red dye number 3 safe, unless I don't eat it, so then I don't care. But I'm pretty excited to try the taffy. It is like a saltwater taffy. It's actually a very old recipe, and the extracts that you put in the individual bowls, because you're going to put taffy in with this liquid into individual bowls. And what you'll do is that's what in that individual bowl you'll need that with your food coloring. You can leave it all white if you want to, and just use the extracts in it. But if you want to, but you can also put color in it too, so people know, oh, it was banana. That's what it was. I love banana taffy. That is my favorite. So I got banana extract. I know you have banana extract somewhere here, but I wasn't sure. I just wanted to make sure that we were able to try banana. And we can do yellow food coloring with that. That'd be delicious. So Elsie's finishing up here. She's doing a fine job. Do you think I need to go get another piece of parchment?
We'll see.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. And if you have chocolate left over, you can always pour it into a candy mold or put some nuts in it and put it out and make some mixed nut clusters. You never know what you can do with these things. Don't waste it. It's too good. I know Morris was asking me earlier, he goes, do you know how to make some divinity? I said, well, we're going to have to surprise him, aren't we?
Destroyed.
Okay.
Basically.
All right. We're going to go ahead and let these dry, and we will see you guys in our next video. And happy Valentine's Day, guys.
And another thing is, and I should have told you this before, these probably need refrigerated
Yes.
because they are fresh fruit. The same
Right.
with strawberries.
Yeah. Yeah, so as soon as they dry, then we can put them in the refrigerator. You don't want to put them in the refrigerator because the condensation will set on the chocolate, and then it will make it runny and it won't taste right. So you want to let it air dry at room temperature and then put it in the fridge afterwards. All right, guys, we will see you in our next video. I'm Elsie.
And I'm Debbie.
We're two sisters Southern cooking.
And we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.